Welcome back. We're continuing the news. This evening, another heart-wrenching story of loss, and at the heart of it, the familiar foe of COVID-19 and questions about whether the country's health system did enough to help. Krista Campbell explains.
Nobody cares.
Her pain undeniable and tears uncontrollable. Between sobs, Maxine Thomas shared her story. On February 22, she got a call from her husband, retired deputy superintendent turned investigator at the Firearm Licensing Authority, Lloyd Thomas. He had stomach pains, fever, and difficulty breathing. His family rushed him to the University Hospital of the West Indies. Mrs. Thomas says half-hour later, a nurse checked her husband, but went to consult with a doctor because there was no bed and the hospital was out of oxygen. 20 minutes later,
when they came, they said, you can take him back home, but you have to find an institution to take him to because we can't keep him here because he's really sick.
She says the National Chest Hospital also said it could not help.
Went to Andrews. They register him, everything. After that, when they asked what was happening, and we told them, they say, can't take him. And they turn us out.
After 11 p.m., the family reached the Kingston Public Hospital and Mr. Thomas immediately got treatment.
They say his oxygen level reduced from 84 when he was at UWI to 74 now.
She says her husband was admitted and later transferred to the COVID ward after returning a positive test. She visited every day, and on Saturday, February 27,
the doctor told me that his oxygen level is low, so they might have to put him at ICU.
Sunday, February 28, her husband told her he was feeling better but still had trouble breathing. However, he was sitting up on his own and able to bathe himself. On Monday, March 1,
the doctor told me that the infection on the lungs, they're treating it. They took him off the drip and all of that. Tuesday morning, 3:25 a.m., my phone rang. When I look, it was him calling me. When I answered the phone, he started crying.
She said he told her something was wrong as he couldn't feel his legs. She called the hospital.
And the nurse said to me, you're out of order to be calling at this time of the morning. It's 3:30 a.m. now and you calling me to ask me to go look on your husband.
When the phone call ended, she woke her family to pray. The next day, Tuesday, March 2, her husband was incoherent, so she prayed with him.
Tuesday when I went to the hospital, I spoke to the doctor. The doctor said, Mr. Thomas' oxygen went low in the morning, but he's doing much better now. His oxygen level with the machine is at 95, so he's doing good. We cleared the infection from off his lungs and he's recovering.
She says that was after midday. Before she left, she asked a porter to deliver a letter to her husband so he wouldn't have to struggle to speak on the phone with her.
I said, pray without ceasing. I said, continue to fight. Don't give up because we're waiting on you and we love you. You soon come home for us to take care of you.
The porter confirmed her husband read the letter, so she left word that she would call by 6 o'clock that evening to have devotion with him. She never got him on the phone. At 9:37 a.m. Wednesday, March 3, she got a call from the hospital.
When I reached down there, they just carried me into a little corner. They didn't even give me a seat to sit down. They just carried me into a little corner. And the same doctor who told me that he was recovering Tuesday is the same doctor now telling me that my husband dead.
She was told he developed complications and fluid got into his lungs. When TVJ News contacted the hospital, Senior Medical Officer Dr. Natalie Wiley said there will be an investigation and the family will be contacted. Krista Campbell, TVJ News.